Yeah, and you absolutely cannot control that from the outside because
No.
planets affect you. They're bigger bodies than you are, and people are planets, so people affect you as well, and they affect the business. So it also affects your personal state. This is the year seven that everybody's scared of, and I always tell people instead of being scared of year seven, create the transformation consciously. Do not wait the crisis to hit you. For example, I have a client group with which we worked on the business that was not necessarily doing logical expansion. It was jumpy expansion. And I was explaining how when the year seven comes, everything that is not properly developed will start transforming itself, because you either transform your business or your life, or it transforms you. And so they actually did lose the business. The only thing that they did listen, I showed them the calendar many times. They have the calendar, and I pointed it out. They understood the inevitable, and at least they've created a parental company to be able to transfer some of the assets and not lose all of them. But now with the new business, they understand. And they opened the new business this year, the seventh year, because it's a stubborn group, let's say, the ones that I cannot really influence. But all I'm doing is I'm showing them and I'm giving them a meaning of it. And every person makes their own meaning. And if your coach is telling you, and if you have a calendar like that, it's not a prediction calendar or magic calendar. It's a case-based calendar. Thousands of cases went into this calendar, not my cases, Syucai cases. It's a science that is proven, that is calculated, and that has many board, high educational board went through all the data and they approved it. And it has gazillions of different certificates that approve the science. And when the science tells you 2 + 2 is 4, and you go, no, it's 5, well, it might be 5 in your subjective reality, but when you continue the formula, it will not add up. And so you need to postpone major decisions on this year or on this day or on this month, not because you will lose money. You sometimes can lose the whole thing, not just the money. And the whole thing will not be able to hold on together because in the year 6, some of the things were not done comfortably. And in the year 5, some of the things were not done logically. And sometimes your priority in the business is wrong. Very often people come and say, I have 2 businesses, which one to keep, which one to let go. And I'm telling them, let's look at the year. If this business is year 9, do not try to keep it. If you even have the thought that business is not sustainable, on the year 9, it will show you it is not sustainable. But if you have something that is at the birth, and that is in year 3, you can analyze it, you can calculate all the profits, you can create all the predictions, you can put all the people in the right place. Just through analysis, this business will grow, even if it doesn't have such a great potential. But because it's in the year 3, it goes into year 4, you organize your priorities. In the year 5, it will explode. It will always happen the way it's supposed to happen. You cannot control it, but you can flow with it. You can integrate the knowledge in a way that helps you regulate yourself and your actions and your thoughts and your decisions within the structure that already exists. Because you are not your business. You have a different day of birth. You have a different calendar. If you want to expand in year 5 or month 5 and your business is in year 7, these two do not match.
Yes. That's why you have to pay attention to it and really just to make sure you understand, what kind of years right now or month. And if you look in details, how it does look like at a month here, you have like calendar of the month and you have like 3 different colors here. That's like yellowish a little bit. It's success through analysis, yes. And next one is success through energy of love and comfort. And we have this kind of red, I would say, it's reset days, 10th, 20th, and 3rd. Yes, and you have like this kind of marks here as a common and a personal. Of course, we have a common days, and as Svetlana explained before, and our personal. Our personal dates helps us to work on our competences. Yes, do you remember I was talking about like 9 competences that we have in our matrix? And that's why when you look at these personal numbers here, it means this is like personal competence that you can start to work on it. And we have like explanation. What does it mean? Month 5. What if high energy state and low energy state? Key advices and what to do. It's really like advise us through the month. Yes, you see this kind of, and let's just see the right now October. Svetlana, for you it's month 5.
That is why I am doing
Communication.
this message, this conversation with you, because what happens first 9 months up to September and every year, you feel the energy of the year. And then on the 10th month, October, you start feeling the energy of the next year. And so October, November, and December is like a smorgasbord. It's like a taste of what's coming. And as you can see, you have 3 numbers on there every day. Don't get confused. The big, thick number is the number that you can see in every calendar, because that is a planning tool. We are not doing calendars to look at the pretty pictures. That's why you don't see many pictures. You have some pictures. But we want to track the Gregorian calendar that is used in our countries and be on target. When the Christmas comes, we know that's Christmas, and when the Hanukkah comes, it's Hanukkah, and when there is a Valentine's Day, you buy the flowers for your wife. But there is also common day. This is the business day you have to put attention on. The common day 3, as we talked about, gives you an opportunity to analyze well and have success through analysis. And the common day 6 gives you an opportunity to create comfortable decisions, comfortable relationships, and therefore in a common reality you're more successful. And there's, of course, common day red, 10, 20, 30. Don't do anything, avoid doing anything. Take care of yourself, take care of your business. Don't go into public and do anything crazy out there. But then personal days are for you to plan how you can use the energy of that day. And we just talked about day 1, for example, is a strategic day. January might not be your month 1. In calendar, you will have month 1 according to your calendar. So even though the January is the first month of the year, it might absolutely not match your first month. And maybe for you, January is month 9, in which you have to complete uncompleted things from the last year. And that would be advisable. So in a calendar, you will see, for example, October, because it's my calendar, you have this explanation, month 5, and then you have the October grid. So what I will know here is the whole month carries that expansive communication flavor. I need to find people and talk to people. I need to look into everything that I want to expand, which is a collection of my metaphorical cards that I am creating, and the 3 books that I'm completing. And my job is to keep that in mind through the whole month. But every day will give me a different energy. So maybe on Wednesday, the 1st, I do something new and I plan my next 9 days. And maybe today is day, let's see that.
No, today is the 4th, your personal day 6, and common is 5, yeah.
Yeah, so because today is the day 6, I fell asleep right before this broadcast, because I could feel that my body needs it. Even though I'm very full of energy, I just lay down for half an hour and I feel great after that. And so it will always dictate you how you feel will dictate you what to do. Usually we push through. When we push through, we don't use the energy optimally. And when we don't use the energy optimally, we lose the energy. And that's where the minuses or deficit occur. So on the day, personal day 9, for example, which will be Tuesday, I have an appointment with my dentist. I usually plan everything according to my calendar because it's much easier for me to go there on a day 9. On day 1, I will be sitting in a dentist chair thinking about the consultations I didn't complete yet. And when I come back, I was like this, I would need to do consultations, which one will not be fun. But on the day 9, I know that this is the energy that is supportive of my health. And also, I don't need to plan as many consultations on the day 9 because this is the day to take care of myself. And as you follow that, it becomes a habit. And if you follow it for 21 days, it becomes a habit. But if you follow it for a whole year, you live through every energy. What happens then?
It's going to be very, very progress. And I really want to tell you guys, we have a special formulas over here, how to calculate it, yes? And this is not like only you think, how am I going to calculate it? We have a special formula. That's why we create them every year. Yes, and next month is going to be 6th, 7th, and December is going to be your 7th month.
Yeah, you see how it's not correlating. December is the last month of the year, so it should have been 12 months. It is 12 in a normal calendar, but this calendar is the energy calendar. It's how you're influenced by the planets and how you can keep your energy alive. So in December, I will have transformational energy. The crisis is a possibility, but hopefully I will work out my energy so the crisis is not necessarily part of it. But we will travel in December, and usually it's not the best to travel in transformational months. or at least you have to plan it in a way that is comfortable for you, that allows you to live your normal life. Because when you travel, there is a lot of extra transformations that are happening, because everything is unstable. At home, you know where everything is. When you're traveling, you constantly need to move through the new energies. And again, if you're in a different country, you still have your personal calendar. Even if that country is 7 hours ahead of you, your personal calendar will give you that moment, and you will know how to deal with this energy.
Yes. And here you can find all the details, how to reach Svetlana. And the only purpose of human life is self-awareness and development, was said by Janat Kanararo, our teacher. And we're really glad that one day we met this guy, because we changed our life completely. So when I started using this calendar, we started understanding ourselves better, all our family members, co-workers, business partners, all the kind of levels of our communications just got like better and better every day. So we have right tools, revolutionary tools that are going to help you to achieve your goals much faster. And once you achieve this goal, to keep the result for a long time and have this kind of fulfillment of the happiness and just enjoy your life that we've been doing with Svetlana, our families, every day, because you understand energy and you just live the life, and that's it.
The important part of this conversation is what it means for you to live life. For some people, it means a lot of push, a lot of accomplishment, and at the end, a lot of stress. For other people, it means leave me be. I'm just chilling alone. I don't care for any accomplishments. Life is okay. But you can have both. You can have a lot of accomplishments without stress if you are planning your timing, when you're strategizing on the year one, when you're planning and building relationships on day 2 or months 2 or year 2, when you are analyzing all that needs to be analyzed regularly, because every once in a while, number 3 arrives as a day, as a month, as a year, and so on. When you are able to structure your life in a way that is predictable, you have one less worry in your life. You do not worry what will happen tomorrow, because very often people talk about it. What will happen to my business? And I tell them, let's open your calendar and we will absolutely see what will happen, whether you want it or not. How you act about it, what do you do about it? Because knowledge is power, but without action is useless. Without integrating what you know into your personal life and into your business is useless. Calendar allows you to synchronize your personal life and your business life, to have a balance when you rest, when you work, when you strategize, when you analyze, when you talk to people and make decisions commonly, and when you let them be, because at that moment, maybe they have a transformational year or day or months, and you better stay away from them. And so it's up to you what you do with that, but we give you a tool that takes the stress away, takes the doubt away. And using this tool will put you on top of all the decision making. Now nothing rules you. You rule your life.
And of course, we advise even for business people, for example, if the man just to have a second calendar of his wife, even to understand it's much better, easier, because you're really going to know what's going to be tomorrow regarding your relationship.
We help you fine-tune your strategy with your business, with the people you're working with, and with yourself, so you could be a true leader in your life. Maybe you're not a business owner, but you're the owner of the business of your life. And that's where the calendar is absolutely necessary. And then when you know how to regulate yourself, you can also regulate your business. Or even if you're not a business owner, when you go to work, you understand what's going on with your business. And I have these cases when people are managers, for example, they can now help the business to do better. They come back with eyes like that. Can you believe it? I'm like, yeah, because I know your calendar.